Hello everyone, thank you all for joining us this evening. Due to the frequent interferences in the recent World Championship matches as of late, I am here to announce that here tonight in Cleveland, Jade and Shadow will defend the NCW World Championship inside the Nightmare Chamber. 6 competitors will wage war in the unforgiving structure for the richest prize in car wrestling. Jaden will defend against Crush, Grimshawn Samuels, Joshua Blaze, Riley Wickman, and his own cousin, Casey Varvitos in tonight's main event. That is all for now from me, so please, enjoy the show and may the best man win. This is NCW Quarantine.
What a huge announcement we just had by the owner of NCW, Tony Roulette. We will have an elimination chamber here tonight for the World Championship in our main event. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to NCW. I'm Joshua Little, here to bring you all the action. We are live here tonight from Cleveland, Ohio at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse here in Cleveland, Ohio. We are ready to get it all started here tonight. We have a lot of great things planned this evening, including a contract signing between Class Bar and Mad Havoc, as well as the New Generation title on the line. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this night underway here at NCW's Quarantine. We got the fans packed all the way to the rafters here at the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse in Cleveland, Ohio here this evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, one and all. I am, of course, your commentator, Joshua Little, here to bring you all of the action that you can handle here with us this evening at NCW's Quarantine. We got a lot planned here tonight, including the World Championship inside of an elimination chamber, as well as many other championship and exhibition matches here this evening. Without any further ado, let's look at the card. We have the Hardcore Championship on the line as Blanco Tigre defends against Alexander Ravencroft, and then we also have Kimono taking on Mike YZ under Mike YZ rules here this evening. We also have a round 1 matchup in the Cruiser Clash tournament between Kid Cannon and Cranial Ray Jr. Theo Hardley puts his television title on the line against Dalton Ross here this evening. Kobe Dasher challenges Justin Carter for the New Generation Championship. We also have that face-to-face that I spoke of earlier between Mad Havoc and Class Bar in the contract signing, and as well as the Nightmare Chamber World title matchup here this evening. But we're going to start out here tonight with the NCW tag titles on the line. The Best Buds take on HR Express, the newly reunited HR Express here this evening in a steel cage matchup here at Quarantine for our opening matchup. And as you can see, making their way down to the ring first, the challengers representing the household, the newest member of the household, of course, Sean Dunn, accompanying his tag team partner Grady Jackson on the way to the ring, and looks like HR Express is back together, ladies and gentlemen. The Hoodrich Express is here with us here tonight, and they're going to challenge for the NCW Tag Team titles right here tonight. Now, fans, as we all saw last time on NCW, Grady Jackson was about to be viciously assaulted by the Tag Team champions, the Best Buds, but Sean Dunn came out and made the save And that right there led to the reuniting of these two as a tag team, and Sean Dunn to join the household led by Daddy Mark Wooler. And here tonight, they're getting a shot at the tag team titles inside a steel cage to open up this evening here in Cleveland, Ohio at NCW's Quarantine. Sean Dunn and Grady Jackson have not tagged up in over a year, now putting their differences aside and finally reuniting. Will they be able to beat the team that they were never able to defeat in the past? It actually led to the two of them splitting up years ago. The current tag team champions, the Best Buds. Here we go. Sean Dunn and Grady Jackson look phenomenal. They look ready here tonight for this tag team championship matchup as their opponents making their way down to the ring. They are your NCW Tag Team Champions, Carmelo Murphy and Andre Martin, the Best Buds. The Best Buds, multi-time tag team champions in their own rights. These two have never lost a tag team matchup to HR Express. And here tonight, with the tag titles on the line inside a steel cage, will they be able to retain the titles once again? Remember, fans, they've held these titles ever since Faction Wars about a month and a half, 2 months ago. Now putting the titles on the line in one of their first defenses here as the NCW Tag Team Champions. So we're going to see how Mello and Martin fare here in the steel cage tonight. And fans, that's what it's all about. The NCW Tag Team titles are on the line here tonight in our opening matchup of NCW's Quarantine. Senior referee Jeff Bobcat presenting the tag titles to the crowd here in Cleveland, Ohio. And now, both teams getting ready to go. The steel cage has been lowered, the bell has sounded, and we are off to the races in our opening matchup of the evening. And immediately, the Best Buds put down HR Express with power bombs and modified cutters of sorts, putting both men down with the opening maneuvers of this matchup. Looks like Andre Martin may be making his way out of the cage immediately. Sean Dunn looking to stop him. He knocks him off. Good God, what a spill Andre Martin took. And look out, a dragon cutter out of nowhere there by Sean Dunn. And look at him go with that beautiful moonsault. Meanwhile, his partner, the Savage Engine, Grady Jackson, sticking to what brings him to the dance. The power on display here tonight, and it's all about the NCW Tag Team titles here. Look out. Ooh, clothesline from behind. HR Express, I'm going to tell you what, these two have not been together in quite some time. A steel cage matchup, not exactly your typical tag team format. Oh my goodness, unceremoniously just launching him into the steel grating there of the cage. Mello puts him down with a big-time Russian leg sweep, and look out. Grady Jackson took him down with a head scissor there, but only to eat a elbow drop for his troubles. Now Mello going off here. Beautiful Spanish fly there to take down Sean Dunn. Nice drop kick there by Andre Martin to Grady Jackson. And again, the Best Buds staying on top here. Both men left standing, while HR Express is not looking so hot in this tag team affair here. Look out. Launched into the ropes here. Ducks under. And a beautiful clothesline there to knock him down. Meanwhile, Grady Jackson and Carmelo Murphy trading holds back and forth. Nice flatliner there by Andre Martin. And Martin now looking to hightail it out of here. Going to the top, and look out, beautiful moonsault there by Murphy. Now remember, fans, both men have to exit the cage to win by escaping here. It It looks like Sean Dunn going to climb his way up and stop Andre Martin here. And look out. Gets kicked in his face for his troubles here. Andre Martin trying to escape here, but it looks like Sean Dunn pulling him back down. He and Grady Jackson in hot pursuit here as Carmelo Murphy takes down Grady Jackson with a beautiful drop kick there. And Andre Martin is pulled back inside the steel cage. Nice frog splash there by Murphy. Oh, banging his head off of the steel cage. And down he goes. And look out. Kick back here. Meanwhile, both of the best buds getting kicked in the face for their troubles here by Sean Dunn. Dunn gonna fly. Oh, man. Looks like he took out both of the best buds with that double axe handle there. And now, HR Express trying to fight back as best as they can here. Looking for the DDT. But no, Sean Dunn battles his way out of it. Meanwhile, the Savage Engine, the monstrous power of Grady Jackson with that beautiful fisherman driver there of sorts. Rear waistlock here by Sean Dunn. Sean Dunn now sending him into the cage, but he stops. Oh, and a thunderous knee there to Martin as he was trying to make it back to his feet. Oh, and look out. Murphy gets thrown body first into the steel cage. Martin in a bad way with Murphy down here. Oh, cutter out of nowhere there by Sean Dunn. Meanwhile, look out. The Savage Engine with a belly-to-belly off the top there to Andre Martin. Martin now up quickly. What the hell is Sean Dunn looking for? Sean Dunn standing on the edge of the cage here, looking to fly. Oh my goodness, a double axe handle. And look out for the powerbomb from the Savage Engine. Follows that up with a shooting star there from Sean Dunn. Uh-oh. Picking him up now. Flapjacks him, and look out. Both men locking in their submissions. The Rings of Saturn and the crossface locked in immediately here, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a minute, he taps out, but there's no submission here inside the cage. This is escape only from what I'm being told here. Maybe pinfall as well. Nonetheless, Martin did tap out there to the crossface by Sean Dunn. And Sean Dunn scores with a beautiful shooting star to Mello. Meanwhile, the Savage Engine just suplexing anything that moves, putting down Andre Martin with that one. Nice spinning forearm smash to the face by Sean Dunn. And Sean Dunn again electing to climb up while Grady Jackson is just beating the high holy hell out of Andre Martin. Look out, Sean Dunn all the way on the top of the cage. Perhaps he's looking to fly. Once again, big time splash, but he eats canvas on the way down from that 20-foot plus drop. Big time drop kick there by Mello. Puts him down, and Mello with the big time flying headbutt, that finishing maneuver he's been using as of late. Taking down Grady Jackson, and Jackson, it ain't looking good. Kip up into a beautiful enziguri. Down goes Grady Jackson, and look out! A flying knee out of nowhere takes down Carmelo Murphy, and Sean Dunn is battling the best buds now, nearly by himself with Grady Jackson down. Sends him into the cage. Big time DDT there, puts down Grady Jackson. Meanwhile, look out, Sean Dunn in a bad way in a powerbomb predicament, but no, he battles his way out of it. And the cutter out of nowhere puts down Carmelo Murphy. Kick to the gut. Hooks him up. Oh, man, and the sit-out slapjack maneuver. Both of the best buds are down. Murphy and Mello with Grady Jackson and Sean Dunn is scaling to the top of the cage. Both men looking to escape here, ladies and gentlemen. And it looks like with Grady Jackson on one side of the cage and Sean Dunn leading down the other, it looks like HR Express has finally done it, ladies and gentlemen. They have finally defeated the best buds in tag team action here tonight to capture the tag team titles. Wow. What a matchup here, ladies and gentlemen, for our opening match of the evening. Congratulations to our new NCW Tag Team Champions, Sean Dunn and Grady Jackson. The Hoodrich Express get it done here tonight. Congratulations to both of them. Wow, what a showing here tonight. And fans, wait a minute. That's Class Bar entering inside. And oh my God! Matt Havoc out of nowhere jumped off the top of that ambulance there and just crashed right into Class Bar. Holy hell, what are we going to do when these two cannot be kept apart? Remember, ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, we're going to see a contract signing between both of them. But coming up next, the Hardcore Championship is on the line as Blanco Tigre defends against Alexander Ravencroft right here tonight in Cleveland, Ohio, at NCW's Quarantine. We've already seen one set of titles change hands, as we do have new NCW Tag Team Champions. Congratulations once again to Sean Dunn and Grady Jackson on capturing the tag team titles. But now we move on to our next championship matchup of the evening. Alexander Ravencroft, newly returning superstar, making his way back to the land of the nightmare and going straight after Blanco Tigre and the hardcore title the night that he shows up. Of course, we saw last week where he had the face-off against Blanco Tigre after Tigre defended the championship successfully. And now, here tonight, Alexander Ravencroft is going to challenge for the NCW Hardcore Championship here this evening, taking on the Masked Tiger himself, Blanco Tigre. In singles competition, of course, this matchup will be, I believe, under extreme rules. We're going to see, can Alexander Ravencroft capture yet another championship here with us? The land of the nightmare. It's been quite some time since we've seen him in NCW. Of course, he used to go by a different name back then, one of the Castanelli brothers, but now Alexander Ravencroft is here with us in NCW. Once again, new name, but we're going to see how he fares in singles competition as he takes on a man he's never faced before in Blanco Tigre for that hardcore championship. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring, hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana, he is the one and only Blanco Tigre. Your NCW Hardcore Champion is here once again, ladies and gentlemen. Blanco Tigre really burst onto the scene here with us at NCW this year, capturing that hardcore title just a couple episodes after his original debut. And now, here tonight, Blanco Tigre putting his hardcore title on the line once again. Will he be able to walk away successfully with the championship, or will he end up dropping it to his opponent, Alexander Ravencroft, here tonight at NCW's Quarantine? That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The NCW Hardcore title is on the line. This just the second episode of the new season here with us in NCW, introducing the challenger of Little Italy, New York, Alexander Ravencroft. And his opponent, hailing from New Orleans, Louisiana, he is your NCW Hardcore Champion, the reigning defending Blanco Tigre. There we go, fans. That's what it's all about. The championship is on the line here this evening. Senior referee Jeff Bobcat ready to call all the action. Blanco Tigre, Alexander Ravencroft. Here we go. The bell is sounded and this matchup is underway. Our second matchup of the evening, and immediately the power of Blanco Tigre on display with that European uppercut there. And he is just taking it to Ravencroft here in the opening moments. Ravencroft able to push him off. Look out, we got a pinfall attempt here by Ravencroft, but immediately Blanco Tigre fights his way out. Springboard there does not find its mark, and a leg drop there to the back of the head as soon as he was trying to get up. Blanco Tigre now in complete control of Ravencroft, and he just dumps him all the way over the top rope to the floor, follows that up with an elbow drop to the outside. Blanco Tigre is feeling it here in Cleveland, Ohio here tonight, and the weapons are starting to come into effect here, ladies and gentlemen. A trash can being retrieved first, followed by a kendo stick, and a shot between the eyes puts down the challenger here. Ravencroft is down, and it looks like Blanco Tigre is not done. Looking to get a little furniture in here, getting a table now. And now looking at every table needs a chair. Look out, here comes Alexander Ravencroft. Irish whip there, no reverse, and head first into the post. Down goes the challenger, and he already is not looking good here tonight in this hardcore championship matchup. Ravencroft is trying to clear the cobwebs on the outside. He sees that big man with a weapon inside the ring, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, he is not going to make his way into the ring without a weapon of his own. It looks like he has retrieved a ladder here. Instead, setting the ladder up on the outside here. Big time. Sit outside slam there by Blanco Tigre as soon as he comes in the ring. And here comes Blanco Tigre, mounted forearms and hammer fists and punches to the downed opponent. Now, throws him into the corner. What the hell is he looking for here? Oh, throws a steel chair at him, knocking him off the top rope all the way to the floor. Blanco Tigre in complete control here, and here comes a knee drop from the hardcore champ. All the way to the floor. The ladder crashing down right beside him. They are right here in front of me, in front of the announce table here. It ain't looking good. Look out, power bomb. Good God Almighty, nearly breaking him in half with that power bomb. The hardcore title, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, is on the line. Here at NCW's Quarantine, the ladder set up once again. What the hell is big-ass Blanco Tigre playing in here? He scales all the way to the top. He dives. Oh my God, Blanco Tigre. I wonder if he's okay. Lands straight on the apron and somehow didn't learn his lesson now. No, instead, scaling up once again. Blanco Tigre now instead elects to go down. Oh, look out. And he comes down the hard way as the ladder lands on top of his face on the way down. Holy hell. This could be the opening that Alexander Ravencroft has been looking for, but he gets put down with a missile dropkick immediately. Ravencroft now. Oh, tried to get a sneak attack, but a wooden table thrown right into his face, and down he goes just like that. Ravencroft not in control once again. Blanco Tigre finds him. Oh my God! Just flattened that trash can. Well, power bombing him into it, going for the pin. 2 and no, only a 2 count there. This matchup continues here. Blanco Tigre is just destroying Ravencroft here. Look at that. Tried to set the table on fire here. Instead, stopping him from the flaming table. Meanwhile, look out. Flapjack through the table. And that's the opening that Ravencroft has been looking for here, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Striking him with a chair to the small of the back over and over again. Ravencroft now on the second rope. Big time body splash after the chair shots there. Ravencroft softening his opponent up. Look out. Kendo stick comes into play and hits him square between the eyes. And he elects to continue to beat down the masked luchador here. But wait a minute. Reversal there by Blanco Tigre. Look out, going for the Koji clutch. No. Hip toss there, fights his way out of trouble. Blanco Tigre stays in the fight here. Tigre now with the Irish whip. Both men bang shoulders. Neither man having the upper hand. Going for a pin here. An innovative pin. Not even a 2 count though. Blanco Tigre kicking out there. Kick to the gut once more. Looking for the suplex. Look out, got him up, stalling. No, reversal there, lands on his feet and a chop block for his troubles. It ain't looking good for Ravencroft here. Ravencroft gets caught by Blanco Tigre. Got him up. Look out. Looking to powerbomb him out of the ring. Good God almighty. Blanco Tigre in complete control, locking in a rear naked choke here on the outside. And it looks like he's trying to fight his way out of it, but he may very well be fading, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. Alexander Ravencroft with a headbutt out of desperation to fight his way out of that. Ravencroft staying in the fight here. Reversal there, and he just falls right down. With a ladder in hand, Blanco Tigre now takes that ladder inside the ring. Ravencroft is down at his feet. I don't know what in the world he has planned here. Now retrieving yet another table from underneath the ring and another trash can by Ravencroft. Look out, catches the foot. Oh, and a big time clothesline there for his troubles. Blanco Tigre is all over Ravencroft here. Oh my goodness, Sambo suplex there by the champion. What the hell does the champ got planned here? All the way to the top, and a missile drop kick finds its mark there from Blanco Tigre. And now Blanco Tigre, uninterrupted, has set the table on fire here in Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Blanco Tigre, it looks like he's trying to take Alexander Ravencroft to the corner here. Senior referee Jeff Bobcat in the way, and look at that. Just elects to chuck him outside the ring instead. Now, elbow drop to the floor once again. It ain't looking good for Alexander Ravencroft. I'm going to tell you what. You made all that fuss about coming back only to have this poor of a performance here with us here tonight. But maybe he's just playing a little bit of a rope-a-dope. Never know. Big time power bomb there. Could that be it there? He's going for the pin. 1, 2, and oh my goodness. I thought it was over right there, ladies and gentlemen. But Alexander Ravencroft somehow stays in the fight. Trash can in hand, and he chucks it, but he dodges out of the way. Alexander Ravencroft with a handful of mask here, puts him up against the flaming table, but look out. He fights his way right back out of it. Got him up. Big time power bomb there. That could be the opening he's looking for. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no. Once again, Alexander Ravencroft kicks out of it here. Keeping his dreams alive here in this hardcore championship matchup here, ladies and gentlemen. Now got him up against the ropes. Big time right hands by the champion. The champ now in control of Ravencroft, launching him across the ring into the corner. Look out. Got him up here, ladies and gentlemen. And now Alexander Ravencroft at the top of the turnbuckle with nowhere to go. Blanco Tigre got him up. He's looking for some sort of oh my goodness. He somehow hits a Falcon Arrow for a reversal and fights his way out of that there, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Ravencroft. The opening he's been looking for. Big time knees here by Ravencroft. Ravencroft now jumped over a flaming table just to hit him with a big boot and send him all the way to the floor. Ravencroft now. This is the opening he's been looking for. He is all over the champion. Blanco Tigre here trying to take him out, and look at that. Throws him in the ring, knocking down the flaming table, extinguishing the fire. And now he's looking to extinguish the fire of his opponent here, and a gory bomb. Oh, wait a minute. Gory bomb locks the hands behind his head, and look at this submission here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, what a maneuver here by Alexander Ravencroft. A hell of a submission. locked in here by Ravencroft here. He's looking to tap out Blanco Tigre, but Tigre breaks the hold here. Now back to his feet. But Ravencroft here, finally finding a second wind after that Falcon Arrow out of the corner there. That reversal that he's been looking for here. Wait a minute. Got him up. Oh, the knee breaker, the double knee breaker on top of the ladder. And Ravencroft is feeling it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ravencroft now sends Blanco Tigre into the corner here. The hell is he looking for? Sets up the ladder here. Or excuse me, sets up the table. And now he has set it on fire. Blanco Tigre in a bad way here. Springboard super kick there. I thought he was going to suplex him into that flaming table, and you got to believe he was thinking about it as well. However, that does not seem to be the case here. Got him up. Oh, my goodness. A patella brainbuster there. A patented maneuver of Alexander Ravencroft. This is the opening. This is the moment. This is what he's been thinking about and what he's been looking for here. Got a hold of the arm here. Oh, big time shoulder blocks here. Look out. Oh, for the some sort of snapmare there into the flaming table to no avail. Got him up. Oh, my goodness. Big time butterfly face buster there. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, not enough to put away Blanco Tigre. The champion is reeling here, ladies and gentlemen. Ravencroft has found his opening, and just a cutter there by Alexander Ravencroft. This is the opening. This is the time. You got to capitalize off of this if you want to win the NCW Hardcore Championship. Big time kick to the back there by Ravencroft. Now, still in control here. Look out, takes him down. Got him fully mounted and nailing him there with the palm strikes. Ravencroft, after being in complete control, wait a minute. Whose music is that? I can't even tell who that is. Wait a minute, that might be Alarin Kota's music, but he's not here. Wait a minute, he's behind him here. And look out, kick to the gut. Nails him with the Irish Pride DDT. Leaves him laid out in the ring for the champion Blanco Tigre to capitalize. And he's going for the pin. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, this championship match is over. Alexander Ravencroft has been screwed by Alarin Kota. Here tonight, Blanco Tigre reaps the benefits here, and he is still your NCW Hardcore Champion. You got to believe that's going to develop more in the coming weeks, but for right now, congratulations to him. Nonetheless, fans, coming up next, Cranio Ray Jr. and Kid Cannon one-on-one here tonight in the Round 1 matchup for the Clash of the Cruisers tournament that will be taking place throughout all Season 1 of NCW. This crowd cannot believe it. The debris being cleared from the ring from the previous hardcore title match. And now, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Tijuana, Mexico, being accompanied by his father, Cranio Ray Sr. Here he is, second generation luchador, Cranio Ray Jr. Now, fans, we've already seen in this Cruiserweight Clash tournament, we've already seen Kobe Dasher move forward in the tournament. We will see him later tonight as he challenges for the New Generation Championship, of course, outside of the tournament. Right here and now, Kid Cannon and Cranio Ray Jr. look to go one-on-one here tonight in this opening round matchup for the tournament. Here with us for the Clash of the Cruisers. Cranio Ray Jr. certainly looks ready here tonight for NCW's quarantine. And now, his opponent, making his way down to the ring, the former NCW New Generation Champion accompanied down to the ring by his protege, who is also in this tournament, Kid Carnage. He is one and only Kid Cannon. Kid Cannon, of course, a former Rise to Stardom winner, former winner-take-all briefcase holder, former television champion, former New Generation champion. This guy's done quite well for himself in the first 2 years of his career here with us in the Land of the Nightmare. But now, here tonight, he takes on Cranio Ray Jr. in this round 1 matchup of the 8-man elimination tournament, the Clash of the Cruisers, here in Season 1 of NCW. This crowd here tonight in Cleveland, Ohio doesn't know how to take this man. They don't know who to pull for here tonight, as both are very well hated by the crowd. Nonetheless, both of them ready to go here in Cruiserweight action as Cranio Ray Jr. and Kid Cannon. Singles competition right here tonight. The bell is sounded and here we go. Kid Cannon, Cranio Ray Jr. Of course, Cranio Ray Jr. donning the purple with the mask. And Kid Cannon, of course, in his black, blue, and red gear, as we have seen him in as of late. Both men would love nothing more than to go to the finals of this tournament. But to do so, they're going to have to make it out of the first round here. Look at that, beautiful arm drag there by Cranio Ray Jr. Now with a rear waistlock here. Kid Cannon got it sunk in deep here on the luchador. Look at this, going for a pin immediately. Schoolboy there. Oh, reversed by Cranio Ray, going for a pinfall of his own. And a 1 count only. And look at this, reversal into a backslide here. And immediately he kicks out as well. Both men standing back up now, trading shots here. Here comes Cranio Ray Jr. It's the ropes. Oh, both men bang right into each other. Look out. Springboards, does not land anything. Right back to the collar and elbow tie up here. Look out, rear waistlock here by Cranio Ray Jr. Kid Cannon trying to find an opening here to fight his way out. No, got a pinfall of his own here, going for another schoolboy. Instead, rolling into a reversal pin of his own, into a body lock, but no, immediately kicks out. Kid Cannon now, staying in the fight, but chucking him all the way to the outside, right in front of his protege, Kid Carnage. Cannon now, awaiting him to come back in the ring. Oh, big time stiff right hand, and look out. Beautiful springboard hurricanrana there, follows it up on the lion saw. Going for a pinfall off of that. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count here. This matchup continues. Kipping up his Kid Cannon, only to eat a flurry of strikes here by Cranio Ray Jr. Stops him there, and now it looks to nail his own flurry of strikes. Look out. Single underhook gut buster there by Kid Cannon. Cannon now, tornado kick to the back. Nice ankle pick there to take down his opponent, putting Cranio Ray Jr. right back in control. Kid Cannon kicks him off there. Cannon now going for something, but look out, the flurry of strikes once again gets stopped dead in its tracks by Kid Cannon. Both men back and forth here in the early going. Stiff forearm strikes here by Cranio Ray Jr. Look out. Here comes Kid Cannon. Oh, stomps on the hand and then follows it up with a stiff soccer ball kick to the back. Kips up to his feet, and look at that. Takes him right off the top. Thought he was looking for the Frogger splash there. Looked to stop him there. Instead, Cranio Ray Jr. now electing to go to the top. And this time, he dives out of the way here. Oh, look at that. Lean back. Got out of the way of that springboard shoulder block of sorts, and then follows it up by knocking him down and going for that spiral leg drop there, leaving him in control. Cranio Ray Jr. sends him into the ropes here. Kid Cannon leapfrogs all around. What the hell is he looking for? I don't know. Nonetheless, kicked his leg out from under him, taunting right in front of him to the crowd. And Kid Cannon looking to stop that dead in its tracks here. Double underhooks into a beautiful release tiger bomb. He's looking to go for a pin off of that. 1, 2, and only a 2 count there. Cannon now going to the top. He's looking for the progress splash. No. Kid Cannon Cranial Ray slowly to his feet. Both men missing the maneuvers there. He's going for a pin here. And wait a minute, he's got his feet on the damn ropes here. But luckily for Cranial Ray Jr., he kicks out. Look out, gets caught. Pound block. Down he goes with the gut wrench powerbomb. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and no, not enough to put away Cranial Ray Jr. Thought it would be over off of that. But this matchup continues. Look out. Hurricanrana sends him across the ring. He's on the second rope here. Tiger feint kick finds its mark. And he's in a bad way here as Cranial Ray Jr. scales to the top here. The hell is he looking for here? Dragon Rana, goes right over top of his opponent. Nearly landed on his feet there. Big time backhand there. Springboard went for the DDT to no avail. Eats an elbow to the back for his troubles. And now, going to the outside once again, looking to springboard in, and look at Hurricanrana scores there on Kid Cannon, going for the pin here. 1, 2, and no. Once again, Kid Cannon getting a shoulder up, ensuring that this matchup continues. Stiff knee there by Kid Cannon. That could be the opening that he's been looking for now. Throws him all the way outside the ring, over the ropes. Kid Cannon now elects to stay in the ring with Cranial Ray Sr. on the ropes here, distracting Kid Cannon here. And Kid Cannon being distracted. Oh, he went for the... oh, my goodness. He tried to get a schoolboy from behind, but he saw him coming. Back elbow. Both of these men now trading strikes back and forth. Look out. Kick to the gut. He's got him hooked up. The one-up DDT nails it. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, it is over, ladies and gentlemen. Your victor here tonight, moving forward in the Clash of the Cruisers tournament, Kid Cannon. Wow. Congratulations to Kid Cannon here tonight on his victory, moving forward in the Clash of the Cruisers tournament. Now, fans, coming up next, we have Theo Hartley putting the television title on the line against Dalton Ross right here tonight. Been a hell of a night thus far, ladies and gentlemen. We've already seen tag titles change hands. The hardcore title have a controversial ending, to say the least. And Kid Cannon moving forward in the Clash of the Cruisers tournament. Now we shift gears and we get ready for this next matchup. The NCW television title is on the line. Making his way down to the ring, accompanied by his father, Dale Ross. He is the hero, Dalton Ross. Dalton Ross and Dale Ross, of course, walked away with a tag team victory last time we saw them against Cranial Ray Sr. and Jr. And now here tonight, Dalton Ross looks like he is ready to challenge for the NCW television title here tonight. We're going to see how he fares in singles competition. As we all know, ladies and gentlemen, Dalton Ross, a multi-time champion, singles champion in his own right. But now, he's going up against here tonight, perhaps one of the most dominant singles champions of his era. Making his way down to the ring, he is from Arlington, Texas, your NCW television champion. Second generation superstar as well, Theo Hartley. Theo Hartley on his way down to the ring, and fans, you may not know this, but Theo Hartley's father, Will Hartley, was part of the tag team Hartley Inc. with his uncle John. And, of course, Dalton Ross's father, part of the legendary tag team, the Super Bees. Of course, Hartley Inc. and Super Bees, no strangers to each other. Those two fought back in the day plenty of times, and now here tonight, the offsprings of the two patriarchs of their families going at it here tonight for the NCW television title. go, ladies and gentlemen. TV title on the line. Introducing first, the challenger from Merritt Island, Florida, the hero, Dalton Ross. And in the other corner, his opponent. He is the current NCW television champion, the technical wizard himself, Theo Hartley from Arlington, Texas. We're going to see how he fares. And I'm going to tell you what, Theo Hartley has gone up against plenty of people for this championship in this damn near historic reign. But I'm going to tell you what, this guy that he's facing here tonight, this man is in his prime. The hero Dalton Ross never won the television championship in his career. Could tonight be the night? Could he be the one to dethrone Theo Hartley right here tonight? The bell is sounded, and here we go. And look out, immediately the champion Hartley comes flying out of the corner with a big-time flying clothesline. But the hero stays composed here, and these two looking to trade blows early in this television title matchup. Big-time kick there by Dalton Ross. Dalton, big-time flying knee there by Dalton now. Hits the ropes, the hero now. And here comes the hero. Hammer fist from side control after taking down Theo Hartley. And the hero is not going to slow down there, looking to take it into the next gear. Dalton Ross feeling it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in Cleveland, Ohio. But look out, Theo Hartley kick to the knee, and he's looking for some sort of a pinning combination here. But immediately the hero kicks out and pops to his feet. It's far too early in the matchup to put away a guy with the caliber of Dalton Ross. And Dalton Ross is going to take the champion to the brink here tonight. You got to believe it. If he doesn't capture the championship, I will be surprised. Dalton Ross, former multi-time New Generation champion in his own right now. Oh, going for a pinfall attempt here of his own, but immediately forcing the champ to kick out. The champ catches him there. Dalton Ross misses with that missile drop kick and needs a leg drop for his troubles. Now the technical wizard going to work. But the hero battles his way out of it. Look out, both men bang shoulders there. Ducks under, and there's the clothesline there by the technical wizard. But Dalton Ross kips right up, and look out, a springboard flying forearm there by Dalton Ross. Ross now in control, but no, an ankle pick into a beautiful dragon screw there to take down the challenger, and here comes the technical wizard. Look out, oh, look at this, nailing him with a dragon screw of his own. Dalton Ross ain't going to back down from anybody. He can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the company, ladies and gentlemen. Snap suplex there. I'm going to tell you what, Theo Hartley may refer to himself as a technical wizard, but the hero Dalton Ross is one of the most well-rounded individuals I've ever seen in the land of the nightmare. This guy can high fly, this guy can brawl, he's got a decent submission game, as well as one of the best technical wrestlers we've seen in his era. Now going for a pin off that. Only a one count there off that German. And Dalton Ross, look at that, immediately going right back to the attack here, ladies and gentlemen. Dalton Ross is not slowing down. And look out, here's the submission game I talked about earlier. The crossface. You also got to watch out for that rolling knee bar. It looks like the technical wizard immediately fights his way out of that, though. And over the ropes he goes. Stiff right hands, the second one getting blocked by Dalton Ross. And Dalton, oh, the foot getting caught, though, and pulled out from under him there, leaving Theo Hartley in the driver's seat on the offensive. Oh, for a forearm shot there to no avail, and a flying knee to the back of the head. Dalton Ross, a man who's been in call wrestling for damn near 10 years at this point. Took him a while before he found NCW. Nonetheless, going for a pin here. 1, 2, and no, not enough to put away the champion. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the experience advantage definitely goes to Dalton Ross in this matchup. But Theo Hartley doing very well, hanging with a very high-caliber opponent here. And there's that springboard crossbody, a maneuver he's been using as of late. Speaking of signature maneuvers, here comes the Northern Lights into the vertical suplex brainbuster. Beautiful maneuver there by Theo Hartley, a maneuver he has been using as of late, a patented maneuver, and he elects to go for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and no. Dalton Ross getting a shoulder up, staying in the battle here. TV tied along the line. Oh, and a spear. A spear by Dalton Ross out of nowhere. Could that be enough to put him away? 1, 2, and no. Not enough to put him down there, but definitely the damage has been dealt by the challenger here. Dalton Ross. Oh, look out. Six shift there. Nails him down with that. Going for the pin now. 1, 2, and no. Not enough to put away Dalton Ross. Both men taking each other's, some of their best maneuvers from each other, and both men staying in the battle here. Open for a kick here. Look out, over the top, and comes back with the back of the heel there. Dalton Ross, beautiful maneuver there. Now scaling all the way to the top, looking to fly with an elbow drop. Nobody home there. Dalton Ross now, another dragon screw there. Puts him down with that. Nice reversal there by Ross. Ross now, got him up. Looking for the Ross roundup. No reversal there, landing on his feet from behind. And an Irish whip for his troubles. The technical wizard with a beautiful hip toss there. Now, looking to drag him now back to the center of the ring, away from the ropes here. Perhaps looking for the sharpshooter, but no! Dalton Ross fights his way out of it. He kicks him off immediately. He has certainly studied the game plan here of the champion. And here comes Dalton Ross. Oh, man, miss him with a big-time splash. Only eat a drop kick to the temple for his troubles. But Dalton Ross not going to let that slow him down. Nice reversal there by the hero. Oh, man. Patented big boot out of nowhere. Oh, and look out. He kips up and nails him with a spear. This could be the opening that the champion was looking, or excuse me, the challenger was looking for there. Nice spear there by Dalton Ross. And now, clearing the cobwebs, got him in the corner here. What is Dalton Ross looking for here? Another big splash does not find its mark. He's looking for that worm, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of German is what he finds for his troubles. Big time clothesline there by Theo Hartley. What the hell is Dale Ross doing here? Dale Ross getting in the ring, trying to encourage his son, but a big time leg drop there. And down goes Dalton. Could that be enough? 1, 2, 3. And oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Dalton Ross had his hand on the damn rope, and the referee did not see it here, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, the 3 was counted, and still, your NCW television champion winning here tonight by pinfall. I can't believe the referee did not see the hand on the rope by Dalton Ross. Nonetheless, your victor here tonight, still your television champion, Theo Hartley. Wow. Theo Hartley wins here tonight. And now, fans, coming up next, we have a Extreme Rules matchup between Mike YZ and Kimono, contested under YZ rules, right here tonight. This night keeps on rolling here in Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen, from the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. As you can see, our first man making his way down to the ring, he is Hall of Famer Mike YZ, the hardcore icon, the extreme legend, on his way down to the ring for this Extreme Rules matchup. This is certainly going to be an awesome affair between two men who have damn near 20-year careers in pro wrestling. Extreme Icon taking on Kimono here tonight. Singles competition under YZ rules. And the legend Mike YZ, of course, representing the dying breed in the ring now, looks ready as his opponent seems to be making his way down to the ring. Here he is, Kimono. Kimono, of course, has been enthralled in a rivalry as of late with Kenny Reeves. Kenny Reeves, of course, tried to capture the World Championship back at Nightmare Pura Resu just a few weeks ago in Japan. And it would end up being Kimono who viciously assaulted Kenny Reeves at the beginning of that show in the parking lot, thus leading to the injuries that he ended up suffering from that assault. And of course, fans, you got to believe those injuries are the reason he didn't advance in the tournament. Lost out in the first round to Kobe Dasher. Nonetheless, here tonight, this monster known as Kimono, now making his way down to the ring to take on an old foe in the Extreme Icon, Mike YZ. Under YZ Rules. Now, fans, you may be wondering, what is YZ Rules? YZ Rules is exactly just that. It's extreme rules, all weapons apply. Certainly an environment that caters to Mike YZ. Thus, that's why the matchup was, or the match type rather, the ruling was named after the Hall of Famer Mike YZ. Nonetheless, Kimono ready to go here tonight as he steps into an extreme battlefield with Mike YZ. So here we go. Kimono and Mike YZ singles competition. Anything goes. The bell has sounded. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. And already, Mike YZ firing out of the gate with a hell of a combination there. And immediately going to the outside to get his trusty kendo stick. Kimono trying to catch him with a senton on the way in the ring, but instead eats nothing but kendo stick shots. Mike YZ has had it, Kimono very well scouted since the opening moments of this matchup. We're still in the beginning of this match. Look out. Mike YZ now. But caught. Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Floating right back with a modified Enziguri coming back with the heel. And now to the outside to retrieve more weapons. This time a trash can. Now he's right back under the ring, and it looks like he's getting a table. Table being set up on the outside here. Kimono with the kendo stick in hand. But look at that. Wisely getting out of the way, grabbing the foot, thus making him drop it. And then kicking the feet right out from under the monster. Now both men now on the outside. Kimono now has Mike YZ right where he wants him in the powerbomb clutch. Powerbomb into the apron and then sends it shoulder first into the hardest part of the ring. Kimono now sliding right back outside with him here. Look out, Mike YZ now. Got him in a side headlock after that takedown. Both men on the outside right here in front of my announced table. Speaking of my announced table, it looks like Mike YZ wants to use that as a weapon now. YZ now on the apron, flies off with a beautiful forearm shot, taking down the monster known as Kimono. Now sliding the table inside the ring. Back under the ring once again for another weapon, this time retrieving a steel ladder. But Kimono knocks it out of his hands, and look at that, immediately takes him down and goes straight into the mounted palm thrust there. Kimono now nails him with a Kamagoye on the outside. Went for the drop kick there to no avail. Mike YZ, though, got full control here of his opponent. Wait a minute. Kimono with the back elbows to fight his way out of that. Shots here. But wait a minute. Reversal there. Both men jockeying for position here right beside my announced table here on the outside. Instead now, YZ. Oh, ripcord big boot there by YZ. Now with the steel chair in hand, taking it to Kimono here. Mike YZ is beating the high holy hell out of Kimono in this. Now slings him across the arena here. Irish whipping him across the arena now with steel chair in hand. Mike YZ making his way into the ring here. Sets up a chair in the corner. What the hell could he be going for here? Wait a minute. Kimono had him scouted. Look at that German. Bridging for the pin there. Only a 1 count off that pin attempt. Now, Kimono to the outside. It looks like he's going to retrieve steel steps here. Sliding the steel steps in the ring now. Kimono back in the ring. Irish whip. Leapfrogs over. Catching it. German suplex on top of the steel, or on top of the metal legs of the table. And look at that backstabber off the reversal there by Mike YZ. YZ now, with steel steps in hand, throws them on top of the masked monster. Now, setting a table up here. Setting the table on fire now. Mike YZ is feeling it here, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Kimono, though, had him by the back of the neck, but only momentarily. Mike YZ with the back elbows here. YZ now. Another ripcord big boot there by YZ. Look out. Big time outside crescent kick there. And Mike YZ is in complete control. Oh, wait a minute. Nice reversal there by Kimono. And Kimono sends him face first into the burning table there. And now Kimono stalking like a predator as he nails him with these big-time headbutts there. Kimono now lifting him back up. Big-time springboard headbutt there to take down Mike YZ. Now, got him by the throat, and now he's going for the choke slam, but no! Went for the Rapture choke slam through the flaming table to no avail. Mike YZ an arm drag out of desperation. Now got him up in the powerbomb clutch. Oh my goodness. Powerbomb backstabber there by Mike YZ. Oh, had him up on his shoulder for perhaps a power slam, but instead a chop block to get out of harm's way by the Monster Kimono. Now the Masked Monster eats a rolling forearm as soon as he steps over those steps. With Mike YZ still in complete control here, he chucks Kimono back to the inside. YZ now looking to fly. Double foot stop does not find its mark though. Instead, Kimono in complete control throws him into the flaming table face first once again. This time I'd like to go for a pin. Only a 1 count. Look out. Looks to Irish whip him once again, but he stops dead in his tracks. Kimono gets out of the way. He ducks that kick, though. Look out. Once again, Mike YZ battling his way out of the clutches of the monster. Wrist lock here, but no. Eats a forearm for his shot, or forearm shot for his troubles. Instead, a big-time knee to the midsection there by Mike YZ. Now, Mike YZ, trying to take him to the corner, it would seem. Reversal of the Irish whip. Both men trying to jock for position here. Look out. Got him by the throat. Got him up. No. Reversal once again of the choke slam. Mike YZ got him up now. And he just slammed it through the flaming table. He's going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and no. Once again, Kimono to kick out after going through a flaming table. Kick to the gut here. Mike YZ, look out. Reversal there. Back body drop by Kimono. Kimono now with a steel chair in hand. And he chucks it, but Mike YZ catches it. Only to be caught by Kimono once again. But wait a minute. Mike YZ battling his way out of it here. And he sends him head first into the steel chair that was lodged between the turnbuckles. YZ hits the ropes and a big-time boot finds its mark. Mike YZ is going off here, ladies and gentlemen. Now with a ladder in hand, looking to bring the steel ladder into the ring. Uh-oh. Both men jockeying for position. Look out. Inside. Victory roll here by Kimono. 1, 2. And a reversal there by Mike YZ. 1, 2. And no. Kicking out there is Kimono. Both men staying in the battle here. Trading pinfall attempts back and forth to no avail. Look out. Irish whip sends him over the ropes here. Mike YZ now with kendo stick in hand. Tried to chuck it at the monster, but to no avail. He ducked it as he was coming in the ring here. Look out. Short arm clothesline is what he finds as soon as he turns around. Now with steps in hand, but wait a minute. Rear waist lock there. Stopped Mike YZ dead in his tracks here. Nice reversal there by Mike YZ. Reversals back and forth by both men here. Big time drop kick there, catching him right in the side of the head, putting him down. Boot right to the jaw. Oh, he went to swing for the fences to no avail, and Mike YZ snatches the monster out of the ring under the bottom rope, and now YZ looking to fly a double axe handle, connects fully to the shoulder blades of Kimono. Now sends him right back to the inside. Mike YZ went for another double foot stomp to no avail. Look out, Kamigoye finds his mark. Big time knee there by Kimono, and that could be the opening that the monster has been looking for here. Look out. Ooh, got him by the throat. Look out. Choke slam there into the ladder on the way down. Going for the pin here. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, finally, Kimono connects with the choke slam, and he is your victor here tonight at Quarantine. Wow, what a showing here by Kimono. Hell of a matchup between both of these men. Had no idea who was going to walk away with the victory at certain points in the matchup. But finally, Kimono connects with the chokeslam and ends up walking away with the victory here tonight. Congratulations to him. And wait a minute, Kenny Reeves is here. Kenny Reeves warned Kimono that it would be on site. And here tonight, he has attacked with a kendo stick here. And it doesn't look like Kenny Reeves is done. He's going outside the ring after having a Extreme Rules match with Mike YZ. Now with a ladder in hand, and look out, he jousts it right in the mask, right in the face of Kimono. Kenny Reeves is all over Kimono here tonight, and look out, got him up, and scoop slams him back first right into the steel ladder here, ladies and gentlemen. The notorious Kenny Reeves is making his presence known here tonight. And he is not done, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. Got him hooked up. Hammerlock DDT. The pocket watch DDT right into the steel ladder. Kenny Reeves is out for revenge here tonight. And look out. The reversal there by Kimono, sending Kenny Reeves all the way to the outside here. Wait a minute, they're right here in front of my announce table. Kenny Reeves slides back into the ring to put some distance between him and Kimono, but only momentarily as he sends him over the ropes right back to the outside here. Now Kenny Reeves putting the boots to the monster, and look out, he was going for the chokeslam there to no avail. Instead now, look out, he is stretched out on the announce table. Kenny Reeves now in the ring. What the hell is he going for? Holy hell, a moonsault! All the way from the top to through the announce table on the outside. Big time punching combination there to follow. As Kimono's trying to get his bearings back together here, ladies and gentlemen. Went for the knee. He dodged it there, and here comes Kenny Reeves once again. And sends him face first into the steel post here. Kenny Reeves feeling it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And look at that, the double bird salute follows it up with a pollution on the outside. Kenny Reeves has sent his message and delivered it himself. Kenny Reeves leaves him laid out and is now exiting the arena. Kimono left lying in a pool of his own blood. And now, fans, coming up next, we have a tag team matchup between a new team with us, the Keepers of Tartarus, as they take on the Border Hoppers, Julio Unico and Loco Toro. We shift gears, ladies and gentlemen, after that hellacious assault by Kenny Reeves, taking it out on Kimono. And now we shift gears to a tag team match. Making their way down to the ring first. Hailing from Mexico, we got two luchadors. One from Tijuana, one from Mexico City. They are the Border Hoppers, Julio Unico and Loco Toro. These two men, of course, helped Jake Creech find his way back into the United States. Ergo, that's their. They kind of made it back illegally. That's why you call them the Border Hoppers, ladies and gentlemen. Nonetheless, two masked luchadors looking to take on the Keepers of Tartarus right here tonight, and what I believe is the debut of this new tag team, the Keepers of Tartarus, that being Cerberus and Hades. Nonetheless, the two luchadors look like they are ready to go here tonight, Julio Unico and Loco Toro. And now, their opponents, making their way down to the ring, hailing from parts unknown. They are Cerberus and Hades, the Keepers of Tartarus. So here they are, this new tag team of two powerhouses, Cerberus and Hades. Hades, of course, the man in the back with the mask on, and Cerberus, man in the front with the long hair and the eye paint. We're going to see how these two fare in their first ever tag team matchup here with us, Land of the Nightmare. This is their debut here with us in NCW. I'll tell you what, I don't know if they can wrestle, but these two guys are huge. Both of them clocking in at over 6'6". These guys are not just one monster, but two monsters. Now, making their historic debut here with us in the Land of the Nightmare right here tonight. Cleveland, Ohio, in the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Quarantine. I'll tell you what, an eerie feeling here, ladies and gentlemen, echoing all throughout this arena right now as Cerberus and Hades make their way down to the ring here for this tag team matchup. You know what they say, ladies and gentlemen, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. So we're going to see how they fare here tonight at Quarantine for their first ever tag team matchup. And I'll tell you what, if they do well, they may be a force to be reckoned with in the tag team division for the foreseeable future. Now, here we go. The bell has sounded. And look at this. Look at how timid Julio Unico was taking steps towards Cerberus. Cerberus now starting it out for the Keepers of Tartarus here. Throwing him into the corner here. We got a tag here by the Keepers. And look out. Got him up. double last ride power bomb. Good God Almighty! The lengths that he went, or the heights that he was lifting up, he was 10 feet in the fucking air. Nonetheless, look out! Julio Unico power bombed, and then he luckily got the tag here to Loco Toro, but it may not be a good thing because the keepers of Tartarus are going off here. Look out. Oh, big boot into a sidewalk slam. Going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is over. The keepers of Tartarus, with 2 maneuvers, put away the Border Hoppers in one of the fastest tag team matches I have ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, Cerberus and Hades are here to stay. Good God Almighty, look out for the keepers of Tartarus in the future. Congratulations to the victors here tonight. Now, fans, coming up next, the NCW New Generation Championship is on the line. Kobe Dasher challenges Justin Carter right here tonight for the NCW New Generation Championship. It's certainly going to be an awesome matchup, to say the very least, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a great night thus far. We've seen Theo Hartley barely walk away with the television title after Dalton Ross should have had a rope break, but the referee didn't see it. Mistakes are made even by the best of professionals. Nonetheless, seen Kimono get the hell beat out of him here tonight by Kenny Reeves, getting a little bit of payback here, if what you call what happened a little bit. And now we get geared up for this matchup. Making his way down to the ring first, hailing from Los Angeles, California, he is the Cali Kid, the young Mamba, Kobe Dasher. Kobe Dasher, of course, had a great showing last week when we saw him compete in the Cruiser Clash in the first round of the Clash of Cruisers tournament. Now, here tonight, he's getting a title shot against his own mentor for the New Generation Championship here tonight. Kobe Dasher, of course, 19 years old, was trained by Justin Carter. Now, he and Justin Carter meet in singles competition right here tonight for the New Generation Championship. Kobe Dasher, 3 years ago, made his debut in Pinnacle Pro Wrestling at 16 years old. This guy was so young, he had to get his parents to sign a waiver so he could compete in Pinnacle Pro Wrestling. Now, still at a young age of 19 years old, Kobe Dasher has never captured a championship in Nightmare Productions, any of our companies. Here tonight, Kobe Dasher looks to do the unthinkable. Walk away with the New Generation title. But to do so, he has to beat the man who trained him. Making his way down to the ring, his opponent, NCW New Generation Champion, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, right here tonight in front of his home crowd. Hometown crowd. The hometown boy is here to go, ready tonight. And this, our co-main event of the evening. Here he is, the King of the Skies, Justin Carter. Justin Carter just won that New Generation Championship in Japan at Nightmare Puroresu. Now here tonight, looking to put the title on the line against Kobe Dasher. Student meets the teacher here tonight. We're going to see if Kobe has what it takes to walk away with his first NCW Championship, or will Justin Carter show him he may have taught Kobe everything he knows, but he didn't teach him everything Justin Carter knows. We're going to find out here tonight how this is going to go. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The NCW New Generation title is on the line. This crowd here in Cleveland, Ohio, starting to ramp up here for the hometown hero. Introducing first the challenger from Los Angeles, California, the young Mamba, Kobe Dasher. And his opponent from right here in Cleveland, Ohio, he is the New Generation champion, the King of the Skies, Justin Carter. Justin Carter, of course, made his name across the pond in Japan, of course, for all those years that he competed over there. And now, finally, working in the States, finally here with us in the land of the nightmare. And here we go. Look at that. Nice show of respect there between Justin Carter and Kobe Dasher as soon as this matchup starts. And here we go. After the friendly handshake, the bell has sounded. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. New Generation title on the line. Kobe Dasher versus Justin Carter. Look out. Carter now in complete control here. Backing Kobe up. Get a clean break. Yes, we do. Carter with the right hand, and then now coming in for another collar and elbow tie-up. This time it's Dasher now. Locked him into a side headlock here. The King of the Skies trying to battle his way out of it, and look at that, he does. Fights his way back to a hammerlock of his own. But Kobe Dasher fights his way through the key lock into a hammerlock of his own, and now wrenching with the arm behind the back here. Kobe Dasher, snapmare, and works it right into a side headlock there. Chin lock applied by the young Mamba. But the King of the Skies, oh, look out. Tried to fight his way out of it, but Kobe Dasher there quickly latches onto the arm and has some form of a arm ringer locked in here. Nice 12-6 elbow there to him. And Kobe Dasher, look at that, applying more pressure there. Stretching out the King of the Skies. And here comes Justin Carter. Battles his way out of it there. Right back to the collar and elbow tie-up. These two looking to go technical here. Look out. Kobe Dasher with the rear waist lock here. Oh, look out. Got a schoolboy from behind here. Only a 1 count there. Not even a 1 count, I believe. Nonetheless, Carter with a huge back elbow there. Oh, went for the forearm only to eat a super kick by Kobe Dasher. And this is already amping up here. Gets out of the fireman's carry. Oh, runs right into a super kick to the gut there. Rolling out of the way. Back to the collar and elbow tie-up. And look at that. The arm wrench and slapping him in the back of the head. Got him in the arm wrench again and went for it yet again here. Went for the third one here. But oh, a kick to the gut there by the King of the Skies. Now throws him into the ropes here. Ducks under. Oh, look out. Leapfrogs over. And a beautiful arm drag there by Carter. But immediately taken into a pinfall attempt here. And a reversal there by Carter. And a reversal by Kobe Dasher. And a reversal by Carter. Back and forth they go. Both men about 4 pinfall attempts apiece. Only amounting in a 1 count for Kobe Dasher. Nonetheless, now both men both men going to the outside. Kobe, beautiful maneuver there. A rolling senton drop there by Kobe Dasher puts him down. Reversal though, big time shoulder block there. Look at the King of the Skies, 450 off the apron, off the barricade there. Fully connects, and Justin Carter is feeling it here in Cleveland, Ohio. The hometown hero is going off here tonight. The champion knows his title is on the line. Now, after sending Kobe to the inside, he scales to the top, but Dasher slows him down there. And look at this, the young Mamba is feeling it here. Got him up. Uh-oh, looking for it. No. Reversal there by Justin Carter. And look out, a tornado kick out of nowhere. Leaves him laid out, and he's going for the pin here. 1, 2, and no. A shoulder up by Kobe Dasher ensures that this matchup continues. Here tonight in our co-main event of Quarantine here. After the forearm, he goes for the snapmare there. Hits the ropes. Oh, and a round-off splash. Hits the ropes again, and another rolling senton this time. Follows that up with a springboard. Oh, senton, cannonball style. Follows that up with a shooting star. Holy hell. Going for the pin off that combination. Not even a 2 count. Still fairly early between these two men, and they are looking to put on a clinic here tonight at Quarantine. Kobe Dasher and Justin Carter trading chops back and forth. Looks like Justin Carter in control here now. Got a hold of Kobe Dasher here. Look out. Irish whip. Nope. Reversal here. Arm lock. Beautiful arm drag there by the King of the Skies. But here comes Kobe Dasher. Look out. The young Mamba. Big time shoulder blocks by the young Mamba. Now, got him up. Puts him down with the protoplex. Kobe Dasher now. Got a hold of the wrist, but no. Eats a forearm for his troubles. Dasher now. Sends him into the ropes here. Going for the ankle pick. Oh, tried to shoot in and get a leg there, but he eats a knee for his troubles. And here comes Justin Carter. Carter now with a Fujiwara armbar locked in deep here. But the referee called him for the rope break. His feet were under the ropes. Went for the senton there, the step-up variety. But he rolls out of the way. Super kick there. Fully connects into an arm drag of his own. And look out, forearm finding its mark there. Kobe not done. Hits the ropes and comes back with another one. Look out. Kobe Dasher, beautiful tilt-a-whirl takedown there by Dasher. But he doesn't notice that the King of the Skies is right back up. Half and half inside out suplex. Holy hell. What a ride, ladies and gentlemen. Now Carter looking for the big knee. No. Kobe Dasher wisely sidestepping it there. Hits the ropes. Beautiful. Hurricanrana off the springboard there and went for the senton after. Eats nothing there, but Carter still a little too tired, not able to capitalize here. And look out, eats a buckle bomb there. And then Dasher scores with a flip senton splash to his downed opponent. And now, Carter in a bad way here with Kobe. Backed off to the corner, big time knee, scores. He may have busted him open with that. Looking to go old school here. TKO in the center of the ring. He's going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, no! A shoulder up, and Kobe cannot believe it. Wow. Dasher now electing to go for the gotcha, son. Got him in the elevated Boston Crab here, and he is wrenching on this submission here. Justin Carter in a bad way here, but finally Carter, the King of the Skies, the champion, with his title. Oh, look at that. Wisely gets out of the way of that springboard DDT and or shoulder block here. Now with a rear waist lock, Kobe in complete control here. Kobe now, what's he looking for here? Sends Carter all the way to the floor. Kobe now, looking to fly here. Hits the ropes. Oh, and fully connects there. Beautiful connection by Kobe Dasher. But wait a minute. Carter right back up. Spin cycle puts him down. On the outside, these two continue to battle here. And now, the King of the Skies goes right over top of the referee with that frog splash. Now electing to go for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and somehow Kobe Dasher gets a shoulder up, ensuring that he stays in the fight. And he's kept up here. Big time rolling forearm there. Got him up. Fireman's carry. takes him back to the center of the ring. Wait a minute, no he doesn't. Instead, he's looking to powerbomb him all the way to the floor. Dasher now, perhaps, pointing to the camera here. Look out! Double rotation moonsault to the outside. Holy hell, these two putting on a hell of a show here in Cleveland. Sending Kobe Dasher back to the inside. The New Generation title hangs in the balance between Justin Carter and Kobe Dasher. Carter there eats a kick to the gut for his troubles here. Look out, springboard. Nice inside arm drag. Follows that up with a beautiful picture-perfect drop kick there by Kobe Dasher. Dasher now going all the way to the top. Perhaps looking for the frog splash. Fully connects there. He's going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and it's not enough to put away the King of the Skies. Justin Carter somehow stays in this. Kobe rolling away, trying to score with a leg kick there. To no avail. Instead, he's a springboard DDT for his troubles. Carter now. What's he looking for here? Look out! Carter spinning face buster there by Carter. A patented maneuver of the King of the Skies. And he looks like he's in complete control. Could that be it, ladies and gentlemen? 1, 2, and no again! The young Mamba somehow gets a shoulder up and stays in the fight. Dodged out of the way of that first forearm, but he couldn't get away from the rest of the combination. The King of the Skies staying in control here. Look out, flips him over, and there's one of those thunderous knees there by Carter. And Carter now calling for the end with a super kick, and he nails it there. Going for the pin. Center of the ring. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, still your NCW New Generation Champion, Justin Carter. Wow. Hell of a showing here by the champion, as well as his opponent, the challenger, Kobe Dasher. Both men. And it looks like they started with a handshake, and they will very well end with a handshake. Great sportsmanship here by both men here at Quarantine. Your victor, and still the New Generation. And look at that. Kobe Dasher now going to hand him his New Generation Championship here tonight. Wow. A class act there is Kobe Dasher, and still your New Generation Champion, ladies and gentlemen. The King of the Skies, Justin Carter. Congratulations to Carter here tonight. And wait a minute! Carter now being confronted here by Marcus Starr. Marcus Starr and Justin Carter, the New Generation Champion, face to face inside the ring. Wow. And now, fans, coming up next, we have the face-to-face contract signing between Matt Havoc and Class Bar coming up next. Been a hell of a show here in Cleveland, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. The Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse got a great treat in the co-main event that was the New Generation Championship matchup. And now we have the contract signing between Class Bar and Matt Havoc, as they will go toe-to-toe next week in a #1 contenders street fight. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Havoc could very well have been our world champion right now, winning his first world championship in Nightmare Productions, had it not been for this man, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Sydney, Australia, the man who cost Matt Havoc the world championship in Japan at Nightmare Puroresu. He is the CLA SSPAR Class Bar. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Classbar, like I said, had not been seen since Oblivion 10. Made his return to the land of the nightmare just to cost Matt the World Championship. And ever since then, these two have been going at it tooth and nail every time they see each other. They attacked each other last week after Classbar explained himself. Classbar would end up putting him through a window pane outside in the parking lot after Matt was asked to go home. He couldn't even make it to his car before Classbar attacked him in the parking lot. And then tonight, as soon as Classbar came to the arena, Matt was there waiting and dove off the top of an ambulance to crash into Classbar earlier tonight. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Classbar and Matt Havoc to sign the contract for the street fight next week. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just the animosity between these two. That street fight is for the #1 contendership to the NCW World Championship to get a shot against Jaden Shadow in the future for that world title. Now, making his way down to the ring, here he is, the one and only Matt Havoc.
Step up in this, just a swinging mic. Talking, walk if you're down with the sick. Take up with some.
Matt Havoc looks happy to be here in Cleveland, Ohio, but you gotta believe his tune is about to change as soon as he gets in that ring and stares down the man that he thought was his best friend, the man that he rode up and down the roads with for many years. These two used to be part of the same faction known as the Desirables with Hollywood Hanson. But it was Classbar who said Matt Havoc will never be a world champion, not over his dead body. I'll tell you what, Matt Havoc, after being cost the world championship by Classbar, he may damn near try to kill him. He may end up giving him exactly what he asked for. Nonetheless, Matt Havoc, ready to go here tonight for this, the contract signing, just before our main event later tonight, where Jaden Shadow will put the world title on the line in the Elimination Chamber. That will be following this contract signing. So we're going to find out what these two got to say to each other before they go into the street fight later.
Well, well, well. Ladies and gentlemen, if it ain't the sorry son of a bitch who I absolutely massacred last week on your television screens, he's come back. And you know what? I admire that. He has the testicular fortitude to look the man who whooped his ass in the eyes and say, I ain't gonna stay down. I want round 2. Well, Matt, that might be your fantasy, but welcome to reality. And let me tell you exactly what's about to happen the moment you put pen to paper. The moment you step into the ring inside of an NCW ring with me, you will be shown legalized torture. You will be beaten, you will be bruised, you will be battered, you will be destroyed physically and emotionally. I would ask if you're ready for that. But you have seen me throughout my entire career surpass you in every way, shape, or form. So I don't believe that that question needs to be answered, as you already know it. Matt, I look to you as a man. I used to look at you as a friend. But the issue with you is your ego has gone out of control. People can say my ego is the exact same thing. But I don't consider that ego when I back it up in this ring every single time, because I have showcased that I have more talent in my pinky finger than you have in your entire body. I look at you as beneath me because you always were. Ever since you were the little silent fella in me and our Hollywood friends group, you have bought into your own bullshit as if your stock means anything in this business. You were looking at the lines going up for the desirables. You were looking at us going through the roof. You were looking at our portfolio raking in millions. Matt, that wasn't you. That was the CLA SSPAR, and that light was simply too bright for you to recognize the name on the paper. Matt, I've always been better. I always will be better. And I just showed it last week. I set your face through glass, man. I absolutely showcased why I am superior in hand-to-hand combat. I'm not just a professional wrestler. I'm a fucking fighter. I always have been, I always will be. In our street fight, I will make you recognize why I have the reputation that I have as being one of the most dangerous men in the world. I will showcase my ability that is better than anyone else to whoop ass on the grandest stage of them all. Matt, I'm going to make you famous when it is you and when it is me in the professional wrestling ring, because you will have the chance to once again fail at trying to dethrone the classiest man alive. There it is, all signed, pen put to paper. Go ahead.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, give me just a moment to get something in my chest, because I feel like this is something that I've had to do a long while now. See, a few weeks ago was supposed to be the culmination of a destiny that I have been thinking of and that I have wanted for the past 15 years. A few weeks ago was supposed to be my crowning achievement in the time that I could finally say that I had become a world heavyweight champion. However, class, it seems, had something else in mind. And every night I think back, and I continue to think, why? That's a pretty big question in the grand scheme of things, and obviously you're the only man with the answer as to why. Because, to tell you the truth, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here, once upon a time, was not only a hero of mine, but he was a man I could call my best friend. And you cannot say that about a lot of people in this business, but I could say that about him. He was my best friend. He was a mentor to me. He meant the world to me. However, it seems that he had other plans in mind, and cost me the world's heavyweight championship. It seems he had other plans in mind, because he sent me into a glass tank. And to tell you the truth, when it had first happened, my head continuously spinning. I was thinking of the why. I was trying to get into the psyche of the classiest man alive. I was trying to think what was the reasoning behind you doing what you did to me. And while I cannot get into your head as to why you did it, I can at least think myself why. And it's because deep down inside, class, you have been afraid. You have been fearful, and you have been scared. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you back a little bit. 5 years ago, when the Desirables first formed, class brought me under his wing, and one day the future of professional wrestling would be in my hands. And he told me that not only could I exceed the standard of greatness that someone like him set, but I could make a different standard of greatness for all men to try and reach up to. These were words you said to me. I don't think you remember them, but these were words you said to me a few years back. And they've stuck with me all that time because I could uphold that standard that you set. I had everything under control. I took every ideology of professional wrestling that you had and I molded it into something so goddamn great that people still try to crack the code to this day, but nobody can crack it. However, you, it seems, got a bit afraid that I could surpass you. Is that why you came back, huh? Is that why? Not only could I hold the standard of greatness that you could exceed it. This dumb blonde kid from Toronto could exceed the standard of greatness set by a second generation, once in a century talent like you. That is what continued to eat at you. It ate at you for years. Because just as you began to slow down, I came faster and faster and better and stronger, and you knew that when I caught up to you, you would be left in the goddamn dust. So you decided to come back, and you decided that I not do you did. I could not become a world champion, because if I did, your legacy would very quickly be surpassed by me. See, I considered you something like a friend. I considered you close to me. You flushed it all down the toilet. You committed an act of treason. You decided to spit on my back. You decided to leave me behind. And you decided to flush 5 years of friendship down the drain. That's what you decided to do. There's a good saying. You don't tug on Superman's cape, you don't piss in the wind, and you don't ever stab your brothers in the back. You were like a brother to me, however you stabbed me in the back. See, next week You say you're a fighter class. You haven't fought as hard as I ever have. You like to say that you're a fighter. You like to say that you have done all of this. Guess what? You haven't done shit. You're a second generation wrestler. You had the world handed to you. I'm the one who had to work for everything. And you talk about being desirable. Guess who made that name mean more than you ever could? So, it's damn sure going to be a fight. This is damn sure going to be a war. I will tell you right now, there ain't a damn thing that you can do that will take that from you. You will not walk out of that match the same man. I will make it a mission of mine. You do not walk out the classiest man alive. I will make it a mission of mine that you go through. And I will make it a mission of mine to officially achieve what you do not want me to achieve. Even if it means it takes me out. You can live long enough to become a villain or die a hero. Next week, I might have to die a hero. However, if I have to die a hero, I'm dragging that villain down with me.
Wait a minute! Matt Havoc with a springboard into the Destino through the table here! Both men have signed the contract, and all hell is about to break loose here at Quarantine. Both men retrieving weapons, and immediately Classbar beats him to the punch with the sledgehammer here. And I'm going to tell you what, now that pin has been put to paper, these two are going to try to walk out. Not before destroying the other man. Look out! Matt Havoc, Michinoku driver. Putting down Classbar here. Another table has entered the ring here, and Matt Havoc is setting it up here in the corner. What in the hell does he have planned here? Classbar in a bad way here. Picked up. Look out. Powerbomb through the table in the corner here. Matt Havoc is taking out all the frustration here tonight on Classbar. Months ago, he was powerbombed off the stage. Last week, he was thrown off a scaffold through a pane of glass. Look at that, spinning out of the way there of the rolling forearm by Classbar. And Classbar connects with the back elbow there. Well, look out. Classbar nails him with a pile driver. Classbar trying to get a hold of the ankle, but luckily he kicks him off there. Classbar with a big time forearm there. Classbar now got him hooked up. High roller connects there. Center of the ring nearly. Matt Havoc here trying to battle his way back. Classbar looks like he has been busted open. Blood just flowing underneath those sunglasses. Look at the combination here by Matt. Finds the back door. Tornado kick connects. Oh my God. And look out. Matt Havoc dumped all the way to the floor. And Classbar here just taunting in front of this crowd, rolling back to the inside of the ring. Matt Havoc is laid out on the outside here. And Classbar now is locking in the ankle lock here, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking like he's trying to make it where Matt Havoc ain't gonna make it to next week for the #1 contendership match. The street fight between these two Who will walk away the victor? I'm going to tell you what, who's going to walk away tonight? That's a bigger question here. Matt Havoc fights his way out of the ankle lock here. Look out! Patented Shining Wizard, the second one connects there from Matt Havoc. Havoc now in complete control here of Class Bar. And this thing is breaking down here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. He powerbombed him into the timekeeper's chair. Oh my God. Matt Havoc leaves him laid out in a pool of his own blood as he is exiting the arena here. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. This night has all come down to this. The World Championship Nightmare Chamber. As you can see, these 6 men will fight for the NCW World Championship. It's Grim Sean Samuels, Casey Barbados, the Demon's Head Crush, the Modern Messiah Joshua Blaze, the Warmonger Riley Wickman, and the champion Jaden Shadow. The structure has lowered around the ring, ladies and gentlemen, and all the chaos that has filled out this night will pale in comparison to this World Championship match inside the Nightmare Chamber. Been a hell of a road to get here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you what, the reason we're having a Nightmare Chamber here tonight is because the owner of NCW, Tony Roulette, feels that Jaden Shadow has been winning and retaining the World Championship as of late, but not on his own due to shenanigans and outside interference. And he is already sick of it here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So he announced at the beginning of the show that this would be our main event, the Nightmare Chamber for Jaden Shadow's World Championship. And it looks like we have our first man already making his way down to the ring, hailing from the backwoods of Tennessee. He is the Warmonger, Riley Wickman. Riley Wickman has been destroying everyone in his path since the reboot, donning the new moniker of the Warmonger. He takes that shit seriously, ladies and gentlemen. This man is here tonight, a former global champion in his own right, was unluckily, I guess you would say, stripped of his championship like all the other champions for the reboot. Now, for the first time, he's challenged the World Championship since the Global Championship was taken from him after Oblivion 10, and now he's made his way into the pod. He looks like he is ready to go. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, my money's on the Warmonger. 6'10" behemoth inside a hell of a fucking cage here tonight, the Nightmare Chamber. Yeah, you might want to put your money on him as well. Nonetheless, the next man making his way down to the ring, a man who is damn near a 20-year veteran, leader of the Dying Breed, hailing from Green Bay, Wisconsin, by way of Orlando, Florida. He is the one and only, the Demon's Head Crush. Crush is ready to go here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, he has been in the Nightmare Chamber many times throughout his career. He's also been world champion many times throughout his career. Ain't nothing new to this man here. Crush steps into yet again another battle We're going to see if the Demon's Head, the leader of the dying breed here tonight, can walk away with another NCW World Championship. It's been quite some time since the Demon's Head has seen gold. He hasn't held a championship he hasn't held a world championship in nearly 10 years. But now, here tonight, Crush steps into the Nightmare Chamber, hoping to walk away with the world title. And now, the third man, making his way down to the ring, hailing from Mountain, Oklahoma. He is Grimzilla, Grim Sean Samuels. Sean Samuels, of course, former multi-time world champion throughout his illustrious career, won his first world title back in Oblivion 1, winning the global championship there. Ended up capturing another world title just a few years later in 2019. But since then, don't believe Grim Sean Samuels has seen a world championship in quite some time. It's been nearly 6 years since this man has had a world championship. And remember, fans, this man did challenge for the NCW World Championship just last week against Jaden Shadow, where he was, I guess you would say, wrongfully beat due to outside interference. But here tonight, stepping inside the Nightmare Chamber, Grim Sean Samuels is looking to right the wrongs here tonight. He's hoping to walk away with the NCW World title. And now, the next man, making his way down to the ring. A former NCW Super Junior champion in his own right back in Pinnacle Pro Wrestling. A man who has made it his mission to right the wrongs and take out anyone he sees as unfit, unworthy, falsified, fugazi, call it what you want. Nonetheless, here he is, the modern Messiah, Joshua Blaze. Joshua Blaze here tonight. I believe this is his first time ever challenging an NCW World Championship. Took a hiatus for a couple of years. Now he's back. Man has been on quite the quest in his own right, taking out the pretenders and the imitators as he sees fit. Nonetheless, Joshua Blaze here tonight, ready to go for this, the Nightmare Chamber. Look at the size difference between Joshua Blaze other 3 men locked in pods. He's in there with monsters here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to have to fight like a monster. He's going to walk away with the world title here tonight. Joshua Blaze enters a pod as well. We have all 4 pods filled up now. That means the last 2 men will be starting this matchup here this evening. Here he is, making his way down to the ring. The King of Chaos, Casey Barbados. Casey Barbados looks like he's ready. This is the biggest match of this young man's career. Now, granted, in his defense, he hasn't had that many matches in his career. I mean, have you ever seen a rookie in their first 10 matches make it into the Nightmare Chamber for the world title? I've never seen that, and I've been in call wrestling for nearly 20 years. Nonetheless, here he is, challenging for his first world championship, Casey Barbados. Barbados looking at all the pods and all the other contenders here. And now the field is set. Only one man left to join us. And it is this man, making his way down to the ring. He is the leader of the Barbados tribe. He is the leader of the Sons of Samoa. He is the NCW World Champion, Jaden Effin Shadow. Jaden Shadow, he is on his third world title reign, and you gotta believe, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely his best world championship reign. His first world title reign he won on the very last night of NCW before Pinnacle Pro Wrestling started up in 2023. So he never got to enjoy that one. Second world championship led straight into the 2025 reboot after he defeated Adrian Adams at Oblivion 10. But the title was brought back at the beginning, right after the reboot. At the beginning of 2025, this man walked into Japan and won the World Championship in the tournament. Now you gotta believe Mad Havoc may have very well defeated him if it wasn't for the interference of Class Bar. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because whether you love it or whether you hate it, he is the NCW World Champion. Defeated Grim Sean Samuels last week to successfully defend the championship, although it was thanks to outside shenanigans. Nonetheless, still kept the title. Now here tonight, putting the championship on the line at Quarantine here in Cleveland, Ohio, and he's going to start the damn match. And here we go. The bell has sounded. Two Samoans going to start it out here tonight, and Casey Barbados is looking to get his revenge on his older cousin, Jaden Shadow, right here tonight. And how good it would be for Casey Barbados here tonight to knock his older cousin out of the Nightmare Championship, thus making him lose his NCW World title right here tonight in Cleveland. I'm going to tell you what, that would be a telling sign of this young man's future here with us in NCW. Meanwhile, look out, springboard into the cutter there by Barbados. Barbados is already feeling it here inside the Nightmare Chamber. Clock starting to take down here as we will have our next man joining the match here. Ooh, missed with that springboard moonsault there. Now locking in a clover lead here as we have our third man entering the matchup here. And it's Crush. The champion, Jaden Shadow, still has this clover leaf locked in deep here. His cousin fighting his way out as Crush joins the fray here and immediately get his hands on the world champion. Jaden Shadow's up and he goes down with the military press. Crush is in the fight now, and look at him go. The big powerhouse, the legend himself, taking out any Samoan that moves here in this matchup. Look out, going for a pin here on Casey Barbados. No, only a 2 count. Clock is starting to tick down again, ladies and gentlemen. And look out immediately, Jaden Shadow and Casey Barbados go right back at it to the center of the ring. Barbados going for a pin to no avail. Clock is ticked down, and now the 4th man to join the fray here, Grim Sean Samuels. Nice clothesline there by Jaden Shadow to take out Crush, immediately going after Grim Sean Samuels now. Look out, hooking him up, looking for the muscle buster here. Fully connects there. It's Crush thrown unceremoniously to the floor on the outside. Casey Barbados still trying to go after his cousin. Meanwhile, the 2 big men break them up. They separate them to opposite sides of this elimination chamber here. Big time T-bone to send Grim all the way to the floor on the outside. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Grim Sean Samuels caught in a bad way as the clock is ticking down once again. Another muscle buster connects there by Jaden Shadow. And a German suplex there connects to Crush. The clock has ticked down now. Who will join us next? It looks like it's going to be the Warmonger. And look out, immediately the Warmonger goes right after Casey Barbados. The rookie is locked up in a standing, hanging arm triangle. But Casey Barbados fights his way out of that. And look out, Jaden Shadow trying to join the fight on the outside with that outside dive. We got a pinfall on the inside of the ring and a double arm DDT. The patented maneuver there of Casey Barbados. He's quickly going in for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and no, not enough to put away Riley Wickman. With Grim Sean Samuels in one corner and Crush eating double drop kicks from the world champion in the other corner. The clock ticking down now. And now it looks like Casey Barbados is trying to hightail it out of here. And look out. Joshua Blaze is out of the pod. Everyone has exited the pod. And everyone's gonna fly, ladies and gentlemen. Good God almighty. Flying off the top of the pod with a big time crossbody. Flying off. And look at that replay there. Good God almighty. Connects fully with that. Nice senton there. Fully connecting there. Grim Sean Samuels to kick out of a pinfall here. Rear waistlock here. Oh, a reverse choke slam there. Grim breaking the hold of Crush to get away from him there. Meanwhile, oh, out of the Shadow's knee. He's going for the pin off of that. But Crush kicks out. This matchup continues here, ladies and gentlemen. Look out. T-Bone sending him to the outside. All 6 men are now in the matchup. We got a pin here on Grim Sean Samuels, but Grim fights his way out. Meanwhile, the Warmonger has the world champion on the inside of the ring, and oh, man. As both Casey Barbados and Grim Sean Samuels have been thrown back into the ring. Look out, big time Tiger Bomb on the outside by Crush to Joshua Blaze. The world title hangs in the balance, ladies and gentlemen. Crush, oh my God, Crush diving off the side of the cage there and connecting fully with Joshua Blaze. Meanwhile, we got a meat hook clothesline on the inside of the ring here. Going for a pin on the outside. Joshua Blaze kicks out, as does the Warmonger on the inside of the ring here. The 2 cousins off to the top of the screen here, and look out! Jurassic drop, center of the ring. Could that be enough to put away the Warmonger? 1, 2, and no, it is not. And oh my God, Jaden Shadow just speared Casey Barbados through the pod, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is anarchy. All for the NCW World Championship here tonight. The main event of Quarantine, the World Championship, is on the line. Crush climbing to the top once again with a big time splash. This time on Grim. And Jade with a splash of his own on his cousin, going for the pin here. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, we have our first elimination. Casey Barbados is gone. And look out, we got a pin here on the Warmonger. Joshua Blaze had his feet on the ropes. Meanwhile, the champion in a bad way after he kicks out here. Look out, Doomsday fully connects to Jade and Shadow. He's going for the pin off of that. Can we have a new world champ? 2, and no, Jade gets a shoulder up there. 5 men remain inside the Elimination Chamber here for the World Championship, the main event of Quarantine. This crowd here in Cleveland, Ohio is ready to go. And look out! The new maneuver that Jade and Shadow has been using as of late, the Shadow Drop, but for some reason the pin was broken up by Crush. Crush now eating a combination here from, oh man, ends it with the stunner there. And he's going for a pin off of that. 1, 2, and no, Crush gets a shoulder up there. Joshua Blaze trying to eliminate Crush there to no avail. Meanwhile, Grim gets put down with a Falcon Arrow Fisherman Driver to no avail. He kicks out at 1. 5 men remain. Who will walk away? Oh man, what a big time drop kick there by Crush. Meanwhile, Crush in a bad way eats a headbutt there from the Warmonger. Grim Sean Samuels now, handful of hair of the Warmonger. And look out. Oh, lands right on his feet after that moonsault. The big man gonna fight, but Joshua Blaze certainly making his presence known here in this matchup. He is the smallest competitor left. Oh, beautiful regal cutter there by the champion. Meanwhile, look out, the Warmonger sizing up Grim Sean Samuels to no avail. Big time cutter there. Fully connects, putting down Crush. And now, look out, Crush! Oh man, dodges out of the way of that maneuver there. The Shadow knee, or out of the Shadow's knee, not enough to get it done. And look out, Crush! You got caught with a schoolboy here. 1, 2, and no, Crush kicks out. Wait a minute, reversal there. Crush going for a pinfall of his own. 2, and the Warmonger this time fighting his way at him. Got a backslide inside the ring here. Big time Emerald Explosion on the outside. 2 count to no avail. Everyone still left in this matchup, or at least the 5 superstars. As you can see, no elimination taking place anytime lately, not since Casey Barbados was eliminated after being speared through the pod. And look at that, Jade and Shadow just dives off the side of the cage with a big time body splash to Joshua Blaze. Crush now. Oh, got him by the throat. We got Spear on the outside. And along with the 12-gauge chokeslam, we got 2 pins going on at the same time. 2, and no, both men kick out. Wow. Look out. Crush gets put down with a big time German suplex there. Going for the pin on Crush. 2, and 3. And Crush is gone. We are down to 4, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Blaze, the Warmonger Riley Wickman, Grim Sean Samuels, and the champion, Jaden Shadow. Got him up. Oh my God! And he just punched him and sent Joshua Blaze flying to the floor, to the mat below. Nonetheless, look out! Grim trying to pick the bones. Got it hold of his foot. Look out! Big time knee there by Grim. Meanwhile, Jaden Shadow going at it with the Warmonger. 4 men remain in this World Championship Elimination Chamber matchup, this main event here at Quarantine. Big time knee there by the champion to Grim. Meanwhile, Joshua Blaze fighting off the world champion Jaden Shadow here. And look out, oh my God, puts him down with a big time power bomb at the same time as the Jurassic drop. 2, but no, Joshua Blaze to kick out of that power bomb and stay in this. Now leaving the ring to just the big man, Grim and Riley Wickman. Wait a minute, Riley Wickman now going to the outside for the champion. As it looks like Joshua Blaze in a bad way here with Grimm on the inside of the ring here. Big time chop there in the corner, and it looks like Riley Wickman just stomping the high holy hell out of the world champion. Getting out of the way there of that chop. Taking him right back to the corner is Grimm. Grimm got him all the way up on the top. Big time arm drag all the way off the top there. Grimm, Sean Samuels now electing to go to the top rope. No, instead Grimm thinking to go all the way to the top of the pod. He's looking to fly, and he connects there with a big time splash to Joshua Blaze. He's going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and somehow Joshua Blaze kicks out. And a power bomb sending the world champion all the way to the outside by the Warmonger. Joshua Blaze trying to battle it out. Oh my God, out of nowhere, the Dream Eater. He's going for the pin off of that. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, we are down to 3. But wait a minute, the Warmonger all the way on top of the pod. Joshua Blaze in hot pursuit. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Big time chop by Joshua Blaze, and he sends it flying all the way to the mat below. And look out, Joshua Blaze went for the double axe handle to no avail. Taken out by a clothesline here. Meanwhile, the Warmonger back up. Sends him into the ropes big time. Launching him up, and then, oh my God, sending him backwards. And a big time super kick out of nowhere by Joshua Blaze. And look out, a moonsault to follow. And fans, can you imagine what kind of world we will live in if Joshua Blaze is to become the world champion here tonight? All the imitators, all the pretenders will be on notice. Nonetheless, look out, Jaden Shadow out of the Shadow's knee. Taking him out in a spear. A spear there to the Warmonger. He's going for a pin. 1, 2, 3. The Warmonger has been eliminated. We are down to 2, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Blaze and Jaden Shadow. Will Jaden Shadow retain the world title, or will we live in that weird alternative world where Joshua Blaze is the world champion? He's fighting for all he's worth. Super kick there. Another one to follow, this time to the face. Follows it up with clubbing forearms here. Over and over he goes. And now, hooking him up. Double underhook face buster there. He's going for the pin. He could become the world champion. 1, 2, and no, Jaden Shadow somehow getting a shoulder up. Jaden Shadow showing everyone the endurance on display here tonight as he started this matchup here for the world title and has made it down to the final 2. Jaden Shadow putting everything on the line here to retain the world championship. Joshua Blaze has removed the top turnbuckle here, exposing the pure steel. Look out, Joshua Blaze, Irish whip, sends him into the ropes here, and look out, a Dream Eater after he comes off the steel ring, going for the pin now. 1, 2, we got a new, oh my God, I thought we had a new world champion, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Blaze could not put him away, now going for the armbar. He's like a shark smelling the blood in the water here. Joshua Blaze trying to put away Jaden Shadow and capture his first world championship here with us in the land of the nightmare. But Jaden Shadow, his wherewithal on complete display here as he battled his way through this matchup and out of that armbar attempt by Joshua Blaze. And look out, a low blow by the world champion. Oh my God, a low blow out of desperation here. And he just chucks Joshua Blaze to the floor on the outside. Doesn't go for the pin there. Instead, elects to take him to the pod. And now, what is Jaden Shadow looking for here? perhaps looking to spear another man through another pod. He's backing off. And look out, Joshua Blaze got out of the way. He eats nothing but plexiglass as he powers his way out of the way, dodging that spear at the last second. Joshua Blaze cannot believe that he pulled off that reversal. And now this is the opening that the modern day Messiah has been looking for here. The modern Messiah in complete control. Jade and Shadow crawling out of the plexiglass shards. And look out, here comes Joshua Blaze with the assault. That could be the opening that Joshua Blaze has been looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Send him across the elimination chamber here. And now Joshua Blaze chucking it back to the inside of the ring. Jade and Shadow is in a bad way here. Joshua Blaze all the way to the top of the pod. Oh, look at that. He thought about it for a second. Now, Joshua Blaze, big time cross body there off the top rope. But Jade pops right back up, only to be caught in the clutches of Joshua Blaze. Blaze got him up. Hammerlock Michinoku driver off the spinning variety there. Blaze now elects to go to the top rope once again. And Blaze now looking to do the unthinkable. Going all the way to the top of the pod. He flies off. He gets caught with a spear in midair. Oh my God, the champion with the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Jade and Shadow somehow walks away with the NCW World Championship once again. Wow. What a hell of a match, ladies and gentlemen. Joshua Blaze got caught playing with his food. Went for the big time jump off the pod, only to be caught in midair with Jade and Shadow's spear, leading to Jade and Shadow successfully retaining his NCW World Championship. Wow. I cannot believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have been your host, Joshua Little, bringing you all the action. Thank you all for joining us here at NCW's Quarantine. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, good fight and good night.